Hello and welcome to the Rakyat Times TV News. I'm Mick Hu. It was a tragic weekend. All 6 people on board a helicopter were killed when it crashed in Semeinyih last Saturday. They were former Minister and Rompin parliamentarian Datuk Seri Dr. Jamaluddin Jarjis, Azlin alias, Private Secretary to Prime Minister Najib Abdul Razak, Kedah businessman Tan Huat Siang, Pilot Captain Clifford William Forvier, Operations Assistant Aidana Baiziava, and Jamaluddin's bodyguard Razakan B. Seran. Transport Minister Datuk Seri Lew Tong Lai said that the ill-fated helicopter had not made any distress call and had followed the approved flight path. He said that the Air Traffic Control ATC had not recorded any conversations with the pilot and that was normal. Meanwhile, police say that the forensic investigations into the crash will cover a 200-meter radius. Moving on. Datuk Hisham Kamaruddin, the lawyer representing convicted killer Sirul Azhar Umar, has denied claims that by the police that they had met him in their follow-up investigations over his claims regarding the murder of Mongolian model Atantuya Sharibu. Counsel Datuk Hisham Kamaruddin said Malaysians and Australian lawyers have advised Sirul against speaking to anyone pending the outcome of his extradition case. He told news portal The Malaysian Insider that it was a false claim for anyone to allege to have met Sirul, as his client is very well aware that any interview will likely prejudice his status there. On Saturday, Sirul told news portal Malaysia Kini that Inspector General of Police Tan Sri Khalid Bakar had lied when he said officers had been sent to Australia to interview him. Khalid had insisted on Saturday that he was telling the truth and that he had no reason to mislead the public and the nation on the matter. He had added that Sirul was a desperate man resorting to desperate measures to save his life. However, with today's revelation by Counsel Hisham, there seems to be a serious discrepancy in the top cop's story. And on to the next item. A survey by Rakyat Times Selena Tay shows that the implementation of goods and services tax is riddled with blunders and uncertainties. A random survey showed that in the purchase of prepaid telco top-ups, the 6% GST is supposed to be deducted from the amount purchased. Hence, if you were to buy a 10 ringgit top-up card, you would get 9 ringgit 40 cents after the 6% is deducted. Instead, retailers are charging 10 ringgit 60 cents. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. Others in the survey pointed out that Prime Minister Datuk Seri Najib Razak had said that prices would actually drop because the GST is lower than the tax it is replacing. But he seems to forget that the GST is a broad-based tax. Now, items that go into production are also taxed, and thereby increasing the cost of everything. As one respondent said, the GST is full of errors and flip-flop statements. On the whole, it is pathetic. And Rakyat Times reader Black Arrow concludes today that the GST will burden the poor. And that was the Rakyat Times TV News. We'll be back tomorrow, same time, same channel, same website.